Hi guys, and welcome back to my small engine repair channel. Today I'm going to show you how to level the deck on your John Deere lawn tractor. The first thing you want to make sure before you level the deck on any lawn tractor is that you are on a flat surface. The second most important thing you want to check is the tire pressure. The front tires on this tractor require up to 14 psi and the rear tires require up to 10 psi. And you'll normally find this information on the side of the tire. And today I'll be doing this adjustment on an L111 John Deere tractor. So what you'll need to do this adjustment today on this tractor is a ratchet with a 15mm socket. And if you have a deep 15mm socket, it is preferred. And a 15mm wrench. Today I'll be using a ratcheting wrench. And the next thing you want to check are the plastic wheels at the front here. You want to make sure that each wheel on each side of the deck are adjusted in the same holes here. And as you can see on both sides, they're adjusted properly in the same holes. Now this deck here is adjusted properly. It's adjusted at the customer's preference. Now there's 3 adjusting points on the deck. There's a 15mm nut on each side of the deck like this. And here's the one on the other side down there. And the third adjusting point is this 15mm nut here that is bolted onto the bar that holds the deck at the front. What you need to do when you're going to adjust your deck is loosen that nut over here. Then you can slide the deck up or down depending on the height you want. So if your deck is too low, what you want to do is loosen that, lift up the deck, and then retighten the nut. So to get started, I'm just going to loosen it up. You don't need to loosen it that much. It's a carriage bolt, so you don't need a wrench on the other end. So again, just grab the deck, lift it up or down, depending on where you want the adjustment. In this case, I'm going to leave it where it was. So it's set about this height on the other end. This is how you measure the gap here. And once you've set the proper height on your deck, you can put some pieces of wood there to hold it where you want. And now what you want to do is retighten up the nut immediately. And you want this fairly tight. And now what you want to do is repeat the same process on the other side of the tractor. I've got my pieces of wood here to hold it at the same height as I did on the other side. And then just repeat the same process by loosening this nut over here, adjusting this black piece to the deck here like this, and then retighten up the nut. And here's the shop chipmunk again. Now if you need to adjust the front part of the deck, you'll need to either tighten up the nut to lift up the deck or loosen it if you want the deck to be lower at the front. Now I have noticed that the front of the deck is a little lower, so I'm going to tighten up that nut and you will see how the deck will come up. So today I'm using a 15mm ratcheting wrench. It's just for convenience. Now it is a lock nut, so it is tight to turn. And it slightly brought the deck up a bit higher at the front. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Now at the front here, you also have the option of removing this pin here and putting it into the hole at the back. I usually only put the pin in the back hole here if I have no adjustment left on the nut at the front. So again, that's all you have to do to adjust the deck on this model of John Deere lawn tractor. So again, you have a 15mm nut like this on each side of the deck at the rear. You just loosen it, slide the deck up or down in the metal plate here. Make sure you adjust that plate evenly on both sides of the deck. And again, to adjust the front of the deck, just adjust this 15mm nut over here. Again, if you want the front of the deck to come up, you need to tighten in this nut. If you want the front of your deck to go down, just loosen it. And again, before you get started, make sure you're on a flat surface as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Also check for proper tire inflation as well. And again, make sure that both plastic wheels at the front of the deck are bolted into the same holes here on the bracket. So thanks again for watching. As you saw in the video, it's quite easy to adjust the deck on your lawn tractor. Now things will vary from machine to machine, but as I get them in the shop, I will make videos to address all the different mix and models of machines. So thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed. Have a great day and happy mowing.